Welcome to Vault-Tec Productions. Haven't posted a video in a while, but finally back. Just been dealing with a lot in my life, but I have been getting some builds done in this time, and I got some stuff to show you up and coming. But today I got some power armor designs to show off. Before we get into all those though, first I have some power armor frames to show, some designs for those. So I have two right here. The actual design I want to go with is kind of a mix between them. So this one that's got kind of those wedge grill pieces, which unfortunately I only had two in yellow, so I only got to do two with that design, or just the one, I mean, with two of those. But I want to do a mix between them where this one would have those wedge grills, but I also would like these clip pieces in yellow, and the two connection points right there makes them real sturdy. But unfortunately just waiting on parts, but I think it looks pretty cool as a power armor stand. And just to show you the figure in that real quick. And as far as the yellow caution lines and stuff, it probably would be more accurate to use the grill pieces, but I needed a 1x4 to hold those together, and I just like the look of it. It does kind of give that construction tool type look, so I thought it was alright. But let's go ahead and get into these power armor designs. So right here, these are my T45 design that I came up with. Let me grab this real quick. So yeah, it's using the an Atlantis, that was the theme, Atlantis minifigure body underneath the armor. Let me show you that real quick. So for the Atlantis theme, they did do two different waves, or I think it was in two different waves, but they have two different designs for their bodies. This one on the left I prefer, but unfortunately I only have two of those, and I have a lot more of this one, which is using like green on there instead of yellow, and the colors in general are a little bit unfortunate, but I do really like this design, just with all the metal and the tubes and stuff, and specifically on the legs as the footprinting and the metallic parts and the gauge and stuff. But it's not like a super great T45 design. As I said, I only have two of this particular body, so I'm forced to use these ones for the ones I don't have. But yeah, I also did not put studs on the bottom of the feet like I do for the other power armors, just to make sure this one's a little shorter. T45 is a lighter, more agile power armor. And yeah, not too much to say about this guy. Just showing you the difference real quick with the armors on between those two different body types. So the one on the left I definitely prefer, and we'll try and get more of. I should also state all these power armors are a work in progress. I don't necessarily have all the parts I'd like to build them the exact way I want, but alright. And this guy right here is a definite work in progress. This is supposed to be a Brotherhood Outcast version of the T45, and I wanted to make it spruce up a little bit, make it a little different, but unfortunately just kind of ended up with some color swaps just to get some red on there. And of course that is also using the body that I don't want to use. It's not the yellow based one, but and unfortunately for the helmet, I don't know if they make this helmet mold in any other colors. As far as I'm aware, this is an old mold. I'm pretty sure you can literally see that's the old dark gray opposed to the bluish gray. But yeah, unfortunate. Hopefully I can find a suitable helmet replacement, because just the normal motorcycle helmet does not work like at all for power armor with just like this regular visor. Alright, but moving on to the the T51 designs. So this is the one I have been going with, is this one here, using the Power Miners Wave 2 that metallic body, and I still think the legs work pretty good for power armor and stuff, but and then I was using this for the helmet, but I have recently decided to go a different route for what parts to use for this guy, and this one has a unique, chest piece from one of the CMF robots they did, which works really well. And originally I was wanting to get a bunch of those to make my T51 design, but I had a figure in my collection that wasn't really doing anything, and I finally decided to part that figure out, and that figure was Iron Man Mark I armor, which actually looks amazing as the base for the T51. It's got footprinting, the color's really great, and the biggest difference is this armor, or this minifigure body, is in light gray, whereas the Mark I is actually in flat silver, the same color as the actual bodywear piece, and so it all really blends together really well. Unfortunately though, the helmet is in the older silver color, which does not quite match where it did match the older armor, but oh yeah, and obviously this is a slightly different helmet design than I was going with the other ones. I decided to use the actual Power Miner's helmet from the same wave as the armors. Kind of unfortunate that I'm actually not using the armor now, seeing as I would have almost essentially been using a full Power Miner figure there, but yeah, the Mark I looks pretty good, and of course he's got that little rebreather piece on there. And let me just, oops. So yeah, Iron Man Mark I here, as you can see. And yeah, I think that's probably the T51 design I'm going to be going with for now. But we'll see. As I said, they're all work in progress. Who knows what pieces I might be able to find to change them later. Alright, moving on. So I showed this figure before. I'm just going to really show it quickly, go over this guy. So this is a CMF figure for the most part. I did put on that visor with the little welding glass there. And then, the problem is this figure just was so good already as it came with all this printing. And it's already so close to my power armor designs, I just don't really know what to do with it, but it's a pretty cool, unique power armor if you wanted to do that. But here's the special new one that I've made. So this is supposed to be Enclave X02. It doesn't really look like X02, but X02's got a very crazy, unique helmet design. And so for the body of the base, for this bodywear piece, that is the new Dark Trooper piece. I just have one of the Dark Troopers from just the one set I got, but I'm currently borrowing his armor for this figure. The body, though, is actually not the Dark Trooper's body. It's, I think her name's Iden Versio, the leader of Inferno Squad from Battlefront. I'm using her body as the base. And then, yeah, not too much to say about it, just some black power armor. It's not great, definitely work in progress, but I just want a little something. And also, I do think this head that this guy's got is also really cool, good use for Enclave. But yeah, that does it for all these power armor designs I came up with. Hopefully I'll be able to improve them and come up with some more later. And real quick, here's the different style of a power armor frame I made. Unfortunately, this one might be needing some redesigns because it can't quite fit a full figure. It might be able to fit this guy. Yeah, but for the T51 design, it is a little too short for him, just a tiny bit. And then also I have just a black one back here. I made multiple different variations of power armor stands just for for my own fun, like a wooden one and stuff, but these are basically the two designs I'm going with, and then I can just have recolors and different things of that for different styles. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll have some more videos coming out soon, and thank you for watching, and yep, hope to see you guys in the next one.